Hey guys, Hook to Clash here, and today I've got a very interesting video for you all. So as you can see, we've got I Am Maui's profile up here, and as you can see, last season he finished 530th in the world in Legends League. Now this isn't as high as some of the people we've had on the channel, but I'm gonna say this, I don't think anyone in the 529 spots above him used the army that he is using. I'm pretty sure he's the best in the world with this very unusual kind of old school army. Can you guess what it is? I'll give you 5 seconds and we'll come back with the first attack. Did you guess the army right? If you guessed Yeti Smash, you were correct. Obviously, Yeti Smash, ridiculously strong at the start of Town Hall 13, but people figured out how to defend it, and once people figured out how to defend it with OP Spring Traps, then people kind of switched to P.E.K.K.A. Smash, and they never switched back. But Maui here is bringing Yeti Smash back into the meta and showing how strong it can be. And today I'm going to show you some of the tricks he does to make this work and why it might be a better alternative for some of you than P.E.K.K.A. Smash. This might be the ground army for you. So as you can see, he uses 3 Yetis and a couple of wizards on the funnel here. And then look at it, he's going to send the king and the siege barracks into the core. And I really like this because obviously the biggest weakness of Yetis compared to P.E.K.K.A. compared to P.E.K.K.A.'s is the hit points. They just don't have as many hit points, and the Town Hall poison you would think would destroy them. But this is why he sends the king into the core of the base. King not only takes out a lot of buildings, but he's just going to do a lot of tanking for our Yetis here. And as you can see, we're kind of burrowing nicely. Obviously, the P.E.K.K.A. out of the siege barracks as well adds to it. And he just has so much hit points in the core of this base that at Town Hall 14, at this point in time, you simply don't have enough damage on the base to take that all out in time. As you can see, all of the P.E.K.K.A.'s, Yetis, and King has died, but also the entire base is gone. He's got the Royal Champion on the outside. Unfortunately, she already has to pop her ability, but with the Unicorn on the Queen here, keeping her up, the RC's taking out all the flanking defenses. There's just not enough base left to take out all of the heroes. And as you can see, we've actually got Valks in the siege barracks. Maui not opting to bring like a Yeti bomb or Hogs, going for the Valks instead, and I think he likes this because it's a mix of both worlds. You can use Valks to bomb a Town Hall. Yes, you do need a Rage and sometimes a Freeze, but you can like blimp bomb the Town Hall with Valks, but also Valks are useful on the outside of the base if you bring the Siege Barracks, whereas Yetis in it are great for a blimp bomb, but not great for the Siege Barracks, and Hogs obviously great for the Siege Barracks, but not good for the blimp bomb. So anyways, Maui comes in here. It doesn't look like an overkill, but there's 4 Valks and a Queen up. So that's pretty comprehensive. Now, that was a very nice base. In terms of ring bases for this army, what other bases can Maui be tripling with this army? Okay, so here's the second replay of the video, and look at this. This is a pretty ugly ring base. One of the more ugly ones that we've got in the meta at the moment. I really don't like hitting this base, so it's a tough base. Now, it does have 4 air bows, which helps Maui, and that's one thing that will help him a lot throughout today, I'm sure, is the fact that most CCs, you see a lot of soft CCs in Legends to try and stop the air spam, and you see a lot of air bows as well trying to yet again stop air spam, and Spring Traps are more often placed like to stop blizzards than they are Yetis. So as you can see, Maui doing a Warden Walk on the top side, gets rid of an air defense, then just got 3 Yetis on the right-hand side over here. Interesting that he doesn't bring any super wall breakers with this. If I did this army, I would personally recommend at least 1 super wall breaker. But the reason he can kind of get away with none is because, as we said before, he uses his king with his main push, and he's got the double jump. He doesn't need that extra rage, so P.E.K.K.A. Smash, normally you only bring 1 jump forward, but that's because often there's more of a queen charge with that. Whereas Maui here just settling for 2 jumps, but why not? I mean, it's working ridiculously well for him. Now, in terms of this season, so we saw at the start, he reset at 5520, which is just outside the top 1k. It's at the exact same trophy level I am, so he's still running into some of the best players in the world, some of the toughest bases there is. Now, this right here, this is crucial. Watch this. This attack's gone pretty wrong. He's about to lose all his healers in the core here. Only his Queen and King went inside the base, and all the Yetis went around. But this is why Yetis might be a better alternative for you at home than P.E.K.K.A. Smash. Yetis they're not as tolerable in terms of the hit points. They die a lot quicker than P.E.K.K.A.s, but in terms of funneling, they're a lot better. So as we can see, Maui brings 8 Yetis to this attack. And what that means is not every single one of them has to go in the core, because he has 8, well, he uses 3 of them for the funnel, but he has 5 Yetis, a King, and a Siege Barracks P.E.K.K.A. in his main push. And if not everything goes into the core, that's fine. In fact, it's almost preferable, because you get like a split of damage just moving across the base. Whereas with P.E.K.K.A.s, if you have 2 of them walk around and only 1 go into the core, you're in a bit of trouble generally. Now, as you can see, this is not an overkill. In fact, this gets a little close. But given that Yetis, their biggest struggle would be this style of base with all of that compact damage in the core. Any triple on a ring base is a really good sign. And I've been in his clan here for about a day now, and I can say he's tripling a lot of these ring bases. On this account yesterday, he got 299 on offense. The only reason he didn't move up is because he took 300 on defense. Let's get into the next replay, and it won't be a ring base, so let's see how the Yetis go. Okay, so this is a diamond base here. It's a pretty popular one as well. You do see it around a bit. Look at the clock, by the way. This is going to get absolutely annihilated in less than 2 minutes. Now, I forgot to say this at the start, sorry. So obviously, we're just going through replays today. I did try and get Maui onto the channel to do live attacks, but he said that'd make him pretty nervous. So fair enough. I mean, it is pretty nerve-wracking knowing that your hits could potentially go on YouTube. So unfortunately, that won't be able to happen, at least for the time being. But still, this is really cool seeing the Yeti Smash come in and still be strong in Legends League. So this time uses the Siege Barracks with the funnel and his 3 Yetis, which is really interesting. I don't know why he did that, but hey, it's going to set up nicely here. But this I'm fascinated by here. So as you can see, he's Yeti smashing straight into the town hall here on a diamond base, not ignoring the town hall like he potentially could. He's going straight into it. Now, thankfully, the tornado pulls his troops off the town hall rather than onto that poison, but look at it. Got a really strong push. Now, we start with the RC early here. No wasting away. I mean, look at the Yetis. They're destroying this base. We're not even going straight at the Eagle, by the way. Look at it. The Eagle's staying up a long time. Often with P.E.K.K.A. Smash, you want to get that Eagle down as soon as possible because the Eagle rains hell on the P.E.K.K.A.s. But because there's just so many Yetis and the Eagle can't target all of them, he's not even freezing the Eagle. He's been freezing the Scattershot and the Ground Bow for a while now. And look at all these Yetis. There's just too many of them. How are you meant to stop this? This just feels weirdly unstoppable. Like, what is the defender meant to do here? There's just way too many Yetis going through the base. A bunch of Super Wizards. The Valks are still roaming around. He's got the Queen ability and the RC ability. And the Yetis have absolutely flattened this diamond base, but not in the way I thought. Normally with P.E.K.K.A.s, you see them come into like the Eagle compartment, log launch of the whole base, and it's gone. But with Yetis, just go straight through the town hall, and you'll be getting the 40 cups. I wonder what's going to happen next. Okay, so not his I Am Maui account, but I Am Groot is one of his ults, also at 5,500, so don't worry, it's not like this ult account is significantly lower and hitting easier bases. I mean, look at this. This is actually a pretty toxic diamond base. I was looking at this when I was just setting up this video and all, and I was like, I have no idea how I'd queen charge this base. I'm doing queen charge Lalo in Legends at the moment, so I definitely am glad I'm not running into this base, and Maui or Groot, whatever you want to call them, is. Also, how annoying is this background? If you haven't bought this scenery, and you do plan on doing it, make sure you put your favorite creator code in there. I'm using code Lexnos, but just make sure there is one in there. But anyways, as you can see, Warden walking just for a little bit of a funnel here, uses the Yetis to funnel, same as always, and then just going to come into this Scattershot here. And the biggest thing about this Scattershot, by the way, look at the double jump. It looks highly inefficient. Like I said, I would bring a wall breaker with the army comp, but it's clearly working for him. But yeah, as I was saying, not going to be fighting a sweeper here, so these healers are going to do absolute work. It's so handy for these smash attacks when the healers are just going to be unimpeded. Now, unfortunately, look at all these Yetis just being absolute dopey. Just absolute potatoes there. I don't know. They're just going to be beating on that wall for a while. But look at it. There's enough Yetis in the core, and look at them. They're not dying. It's like the P.E.K.K.A.s. If you can get raged healers on Yetis, even though they've got less health, they're not going to die. And even if they do die, they've got those backpacks all the Yeti mites in the backpacks, which are really handy. Look at this, by the way. The the Yakas beat the way out of the core for this army, and there's just no base left. I mean, he's got one freeze. Unfortunately, because he started the RC early to try and force the P.E.K.K.A.s back in, she has popped her ability. So she's not going to be living much more, but as long as she gets that scatter shot down, there's just not a lot left on the base. Unfortunately, we have to use our freeze there. Would have loved to save it for the single, but yeah, we can just skip through this because you all know what's happening here. We've got the Queen up, we've got... Queen up, pun. But we've got Warden, Queen, Yeti, Unicorn, and no base left. And the most importantly, we've got the Queen ability. And we're just going to go over the end of the base here. And this is just... I mean, it just feels like unstoppable. Now, don't get me wrong. This is close. Look at it. We're going to have to pop the Queen ability here. But there was no doubt after 30 seconds into that smash that this was a 3-star. So really nicely done there from Maui. And I've got one more raid for you all. It's actually from the Clan War Leagues on a typical Legends teaser base. And he absolutely destroys the base. Okay, so I'm sure you all recognize this base. If not for anything, we've had Sweeple on the channel, and he loves hitting this base with like that back-end blizz where you get the Town Hall, both scatters and everything. But Maui here, going to be doing like a similar thing, except obviously a Yeti Smash attack. But look at it. So just going to Warden Walk this Warden Tower at the top here, and set the funnel from there. Now, I'll say this. I've done this attack with P.E.K.K.A. Smash in Legends before, and you do the exact same thing. You Warden Walk the Warden here. But the problem with the P.E.K.K.A. Smash on this base is this layer here, right? You'll find a lot of the time that you'll jump to this core eagle, so like put a jump here, and you're going to hope your troops go in, but a lot of the time your Queen in particular will stay in this layer rather than jumping into the core, and you'll have some P.E.K.K.A.s do the same thing. And this is why I think Yetis are potentially stronger on this style of base, or if not stronger, more consistent. You'll see here, so don't even wall break the outer layer, because we're bringing the King, just let the Yak do it. So the Yak goes straight through the wall in 3 seconds flat. Nice funnel by the Yetis and the Wizards. Now, here's what I'm talking about. We're going to have some troops split left and some troops split right. By the way, really nice jump. A lot of the time people will put this jump on the cannon, but putting it on the middle of the line makes it more likely for troops to go in. But even if the troops didn't all go in, you can see some of the Yetis have gone around. But because we've got so many Yetis, as I've said in the first attack, we've got like 5-6 Yetis in the core. We've got the P.E.K.K.A. from the Siege Barracks, the King. Got so much in there that something's bound to go into the core of the base. And look at how much is up. Now we're just freezing the Town Hall. We've still got our King ability. We've still got the Queen ability. RC's up on the outside. The healers have completely trashed this base. And this is a triple, and this is tougher than the normal version of this base. Normally in Legends, you'll see 2 sweepers facing towards the Town Hall, but Maui here actually had to fight a sweeper for the majority of this raid, but still absolutely crushed it. I mean, look, so many Yetis up, all the healers up, King, Queen ability, and Maui has absolutely crushed that base. And now it's time to think, really, because I haven't had a lot of time during this video, but what do you think of Yeti Smash? Let me know down in the comments below. Would you be willing to give it a try? Have you tried P.E.K.K.A. Smash in the past and found it a little too tedious? Maybe Yeti Smash will work better for you. I would personally try it if I wasn't so high in Legends League and pushing for the top 200 to 500 this month. But regardless, I hope you enjoyed this content. I know it's not live, and we obviously all prefer the live attacks, but like, this was too good to pass up. This guy's using Yeti Smash in high Legends and is having really good success with it. So best of luck to Maui this month. If ever, I don't know if he's watching this or not, but if ever you'd like to do live attacks on the channel, please hit me up, man. Discord server, everything is down below. You know how to contact me. Same to everyone watching. If you want to join the Discord server, hang out with a bunch of people. It's a really nice, friendly place, then that's there. But yeah, I've kept you all here for long enough. I hope you enjoyed the video. Maybe I changed your mind on P.E.K.K.A. Smash, Yeti Smash, sorry. Maybe I didn't. But yeah, if you want the best Legends League content, this is the place for it. Hopefully you enjoyed the video, and maybe I'll see you soon.